Taylor.
And I'm Robert Inkey, and this is Channel 417 News.
Breaking news. 7 random citizens have been selected to partake on the Project Eden.
That's right, this could have some groundbreaking effects on society and these men and women. Our reporter Jim is down with these volunteers. Let's kick it to Jim.
Thanks, Rob. Anyways, this Project Eden, very exciting stuff. These volunteers here, they'll be going to the moon to see if they can start a new civilization on the moon. Very exciting. We're sitting down with these volunteers and having an interview. So first off, we have Caitlin Moore here, who's a police officer. Now, Caitlin, why is it important to have a police officer or someone to enforce the law when creating a new society?
Well, in every society today, there's police officers, or at least some kind of law enforcement person. And it's kind of important because, like, if there's no law enforcement, then people are just going to go crazy, and you never know what's going to happen. So I'm here to make sure everybody's in order and follows the rules.
Very true. Very smart to, have somebody cracking that whip, keeping everybody in line. So, how do you feel about leaving your everyday life behind? Sad? Excited?
Definitely overwhelming because you're gonna have fun creating these new experiences while you're gonna lose touch with your family members and all your really close friends back home. But I'm definitely really nervous as well.
Well, we wish you all luck. Thanks for stopping in. Our next volunteer is former governor of Iowa, Mr. Noah Pelzer. Hello to you, too. Now, Senator Pelzer, former rather, why are you going on this expedition?
Well, you see, leadership is important in any society. Leadership like what I will bring. I mean, I led this great state through times, and it's just what I'm going to do on the moon. Because I swear to you all that I will be the first former governor to hire people to plant corn on the moon. I swear it. Also, my wife is afraid of heights, and the DA has no jurisdiction.
All right, thank you, Mr. Former Senator. I wish you good luck, and I hope you do a good job. Our next volunteer interviewee, if you will, is Joshua Cummins. Josh, I'm not familiar. What's your role?
Well, you see, man, what I'm going to be doing up there on the moon is I'm going to be farming. It's all organic. The whole thing is organic, man. You dig? It's all about. I'm growing cabbages. I'm growing corn, and it's all in space. And I got it all planned out. Certain seeds, and it's all cycling. It's like a cycle. It's like life. Because you start out with the plant and the seeds, and you harvest the seeds from that plant, and you regrow it. It's not controlled by the man like it is, on Earth.
All right, so you're a farmer. Now, will you be having any sort of will Project Eden be trying to bring cattle like cows, chickens?
No, not as far as I'm concerned. I don't really partake in the consuming of another animal. It's just not the way I roll.
All right. So I'm curious. This project, starting a new civilization, there's got to be some guidelines. And have you and your team reached a consensus? Blah, blah,
Of course, yes. Basically, the ideas is we got about 3 certain guidelines, main 3 guidelines. And the first one is all about everything is there can't be crimes. It's all about trying to keep those forbidden. Obviously,
laws.
Yes, there's a certain set of laws. And the second thing is the food has to be grown. We need a lot of food to support life. So it needs to be rationed fairly and given out in equal portions to everyone.
Understandable.
And finally, since we're all going to be working to colonize and what I'm talking about, man. our own civilization on the moon. There ain't nothing up there, you know what I'm talking about? So we all got to share, you know, that's the sharing, you know, I give, someone gives back, you know, it's give and give back, you know, you dig?
All right. My final question is not really related to Project Eden, but just a personal note. Why aren't you wearing shoes?
I have not been wearing shoes for about 10 years now. It's all about personal, if you go without the shoes, it's kind of like you're closer to the earth, you know what I'm talking about? You know, it's all about being one with Mother Nature, you know what I'm talking about? So on the moon, hopefully, since I've been walking around, my feet, soles are strong enough and all that good stuff that I'll be one with the moon as well.
If you say so. Thanks for coming aboard. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a safe trip. Thank you for coming. Our next volunteer is Josh Eidler. Mr. Eidler, what is your role in the project?
I'm an architectural engineer.
Okay, an architectural engineer, he says. Now, what do you do?
Basically, I interpret architectural specs that our architecture Alyssa draws out for us. Oversee the work, you know, make sure everything's just done right.
All right, so Alyssa will draw up all the plans, and then you basically execute them. All right, that's very important. So you'll be working hand in hand with her a lot.
And with the workers, I have to communicate them.
Right. Now, what supplies are you guys taking?
You know, we're taking the necessities, just basic tools, mining tools, farming tools,
So tools to get everything you need.
anything we need to get the job done.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on. I hope the next 5 years on the moon are very fruitful for you and your team. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thanks a lot.
Our final volunteer, Mr. Drew Butler. Drew is a nurse from Mercy Hospital. Now, Mr. Butler, why is it important to have a nurse? Is it a waste or beneficial?
Well, it's always important to have a nurse anywhere. Remind me again, who's going on this expedition?
You are?
And where are we going?
The moon.
The moon? No. No one told me we were going to the moon, man.
That's what Project Eden is about. It's about you and these other brave volunteers going to the moon.
It's an apple orchard thing.
Excuse me?
Eden, right? Like the apple.
Well, it's a code name.
Oh. No. Well, nurses are always important.
Well, thanks. Now the project itself, what is your opinion on it? Is it just a waste of time, or do you think it's going to be helpful, beneficial to mankind?
Well, it'll be very beneficial to mankind to see how we act on the moon and to see who dies first.
Well, I certainly hope it's not you. Thanks for coming, all of you. Thanks for coming. That's it. Rob, back to you.
Thanks, Jim. All we can do now is hope and pray that Project Eden is a big success.
That's right, Rob. We have more of this story later tonight at 10. But coming up next is sports after these commercials.